All right, 390 Wagon Master here with a patented Wagon Master unboxing. So today, I believe I know what this is. This was just delivered here about an hour ago. So we're gonna open this puppy up and see what we got or have. Okay, first of all, most importantly, we have decals. So more decals. Right on, right on. Thank you, sir. So let's get those over there. All right, so let's turn this around. This is, and I'm sure some of you guys have already seen this already, but this is the new President Richard II AM FM 10 meter radio. And this apparently does a whopping 50 watts output. And what I thought was cool about this radio was the going back to the roughly the full size Cobra 29-ish type size, and I like the old school styling, because I don't know, man, I don't know about you guys, but I just some of the new radios just, I don't know, they just don't have style, and this is just like, you know, cool old school look. Sorry about the lighting, but just, you know, this is good. Analog meter, I dig that. So anyway, let's take a look-see-loo at it. Another decal. Oh, dude, that's a good one. President. Wow, that's a good decal. President kicked it up on that one. Have the manual, of course. The extra goodies. We have the mounting hardware. The President microphone, 6-pin mic, and it looks to be a pretty darn heavy-duty power cord. Yes, that's a heavy-duty power cord, and a black painted or powder-coated mounting bracket, for sure. Alright, let's get this out of here. And we'll just get to the good stuff. So, on the back panel, we have, of course, that look that we're all getting used to, the aluminum chassis that President's doing. Nice thick gauge aluminum, quality 3-pin connector on there. This is just, you know, this is just quality. I mean, you can just tell it, you can feel it. Yeah, I like that. Down-firing speaker. And let's see, I may have power outlet here that's fired up. Let's see here. Let's put it in that way. Did you ever put one of those in backwards? I have. Okay, so let's turn around and see what we have. All right, electret mic while it boots up. And we are locked in here at 28.090. I don't know if you can see that. Let's turn this off. Maybe that'll help. So this radio is locked up. Very cool. All right, so on the front panel we have, of course, this beauteous Uniden style old school meter, which is wow, moves along pretty freely. So this will be a fast reacting meter. Anyway, we have the USB. They went to USB-A port now. Wow, that's pretty cool. So I really like the power port on the front of these radios, because it allows us to charge a device, cell phone or something like that, while we're on the road, which is, you know, everybody needs another USB device in their vehicle. 6-pin mic connector with standard President Uniden style wiring. Volume squelch with the automatic squelch here on the front. A single use knob here, RF power. And dude, these just have a nice solid feel to them. You know, pretty cool. All right, we have RF gain and mic gain, which are very important. Vox, our band, NRC, that's noise reduction circuitry for both independent transmit, independent receive, or a combination of transmit and receive together. So that's pretty cool. We have A&L noise blanker and A&L noise blanker with high cut emergencies. There we go. So this was on emergency 2. I was wondering why this wasn't going anywhere. All right. So anyway, yeah, this is the first time I've seen this radio. I know there's some dudes that were doing some reviews on these, but I try myself to insulate I try to insulate myself from watching any of that other content. I mean, no offense to anybody, but I would like to form my own opinion first. And again, as you guys know, I actually use these radios, so I like to, yeah, I like to throw my spin on them. Okay, so out of the box, it comes with at 28000, 28195. We have bands. I don't know if you can see this here. This is my new camera setup. You guys are gonna have to tell me how this is working out. I'm not too sure how this is gonna fly. But we have band A, we have B, C, D, E, F, G, H. Wow, it keeps going. But wait, there's more. I, which is 29600. J, and then we go down into the 12 meter band. So that's pretty cool. And then back to A. All right, and then we have echo on off. And these are so reminiscent of just old school president stuff. And then a mode, of course, our mode switch, which is AM, FM. And I'm going to assume menu here. So let's push the menu. See what we can get. So this is going to basically operate like all the other president radios. Looking good. That is green. I know it doesn't really show it too well on the camera. Reset, power limit on and off. Not sure what that one is. SWR, very cool. Indicator, we have our frequency here for FR. Volume accessory, this is a really neat feature that President does. This is so you can run one of the little, you can run a wireless mic off of it. You can use the Bluetooth mic, of course. But what's cool about this is you can turn the power or the audio off on the radio and just use the audio out on this mic plug. So like if you're using the Bearcat wireless mic or the President version of the wireless mic, which I don't think is available in the US. I think it's just a European thing only. But then you can just make it so the audio comes out of the wireless mic, the BC, I think it's 960. And I like that. I also like the fact that you can turn the audio on so this audio comes out of the speaker and your wireless mic. Anyway, it's really cool. And if you want to tinker around and add anything, like maybe a little console or something, you could do that with this. So that's pretty cool. I'm digging that. So where were we? I got lost here. Okay, so accessory volume, mic up down buttons. This is something that is somewhat new to President. You can turn the up down buttons on and off on your mic, and you can set the NRC, which should be 1 through 5, I believe. Yes, 1 through 5 for transmit, confirm it. NRC for receive, again 1 through 5. On my NRCs on the receive, I usually leave them at like 1 or 2. Rarely ever do I go up higher than that. Scan skip is off because it says scan skip. Echo, I'm going to say that's echo delay. You can adjust that. Span setting, so you turn the channel selector more into like a VFO, which is cool. I like that. Band name, you can name the band. Let's see, PA set. Mic type, and it's on electret right now. If you want to put something else on it, go to dynamic. And our SWR mode, and I do have a dummy load available here. I'll show you how that works real quick. It's getting to be a long unboxing. Sorry about that. All right, let's go back to that. Oops. SWR. So there we go. So that works really well, and it has the tone. So I like that. You can adjust your SWRs while you're outside the vehicle. So if the SWRs are, or if that little tone's beeping really super fast, you have a high SWR, and the closer you get to a match, the beep slows down, and when you get to a 1-to-1 or a 1-to-0, perfect SWR, it will just go a solid tone, and I super dig the that feature. I wish more radio companies would do that. That was a win-win feature as far as I'm concerned with President. So anyway, okay, so stay tuned for, I don't know, I'll do a couple videos on this, and we'll see what happens. But this is going to be a really sweet trucker's radio. This is going to be like the ultimate trucker's radio, in my opinion. And it's full featured, right? You got A&L noise blinker, and then SWR meter, and the most important thing is an analog readout here as far as I'm concerned. Front microphone, classic sizing, some little ventilation perforations on that, and same on the bottom, so the cold air can come in from the bottom and come out the top. Anyway, warm air out the top. So anyway, pretty interesting video. Tell me what you guys think about this, and yeah, we'll see you on the next one. Cheers.